What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Butter the Great, or more accurately based off of this video, Butter the Pissed Off, because yet again I'm reminded why my local Ram, Dodge, Jeep, blah 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 dealers, I'm reminded why I do not like them. Because of the month-long nonsense I've had to deal with to get my TRX fixed, and I still don't know whether or not at this time frame, pretty much 5 weeks after the fact, whether or not it's gonna get fixed or not gonna get fixed. I got a few clips to show you how someone like me who spent $90,000 on a 2021 Ram TRX apparently gets $20,000 Dodge Caravan treatment in this video. So we got a lot of fluff just to fix this stuff. I highly suggest you take a look at these two videos right here. Now in this delivery video right here, you will see exactly what I'm talking about in this video when I took delivery of the truck. And this is before I actually signed the paperwork for this truck. So this is pre-delivery damage or defects or whatever you want to call it. Then we look at this video right here. This is when I actually, a few weeks later, because it was like cold and it was raining, like I haven't really had a chance to clean the TRX up for the first time to actually do like my own little look for it. So like a week or two later, this is when I actually first seen the damage. So you look at this video, you'll understand exactly the issues that I'm talking about here. So basically it's 3 issues that I found that's cosmetic that happened before I took delivery of my TRX. And before I play the clips, I'm gonna suggest that if you're gonna take delivery of a TRX pretty soon, make sure you take someone with you who's gonna give you an extra set of eyes to go around and look around at your truck. Because I myself was like a deer in headlights and was finally happy that I finally got my truck after ordering in August and finally take delivery of it in March. But with those beer goggle eyes or whatever you want to call it, or deer goggles, I didn't pay attention to something that's clearly right there in front of my face. So let's get to it. So here's a timeline for when all this crap started to happen. This video right here, I posted on March 22nd. Now I actually filmed it on March 19th. And after I got done filming, I went straight to the dealership, as you can see with this timestamp right here. Now, for some reason, Google is showing all my timestamps like an hour behind. So I guess it didn't adjust the daylight savings time or whatever. So I actually got to the dealership at 4:27, which is like literally a full hour before they closed. And when I went and talked to the people then, they was like, oh, there's no one here that can take photos of your TRX. So why don't you come back tomorrow? Now to save yourself looking at the calendar, 3/19 was on a Friday. So they want me to come back on a Saturday in order to get someone to take pictures of my TRX to start my case. So there we go, strike one. I can't get someone to take photos. So now here we go with a clip of strike number 2, because this is the very next day on 3/20, as you can see with this timestamp right here. Now let's listen to see what the crap I gotta deal with the very next day. Because I can give you 6 years of examples of all the crap I've had to deal with going between this dealer and another dealer, and it's usually the same thing as someone literally blowing me off, right? Never in my 15 years of buying a car from any company have I ever had to call the actual corporate line of that company to get them to approve me getting anything fixed on the car. Last time I checked, the only time I had to do that is if I got called an insurance company for an accident. But I have never in my life, even when I had a freaking lemon vehicle, I never had to call Corp in order to set up a lemon process. So I tell this guy that this truck was damaged before I actually had it. Now this guy I'm talking to ain't no regular run-of-the-mill service advisor in the service department. This right here, if you look at his business card, is the assistant service department manager. So essentially to me, he like the second in command. So I would think he would know what he's talking about. But for him to go ahead off the gate to tell me that someone who spent $90,000 that I gotta pay for a freaking bumper, that I told him straight up that it was damaged before I got it, that I gotta pay for it, and that he won't open a case for me to get it fixed? Are you serious right now? Take a look at this basic limited warranty card right here. I want you to read this. I could have sworn it says on this thing that you can get covered literally anything that comes from the factory not right, excluding tires, because tires had their own separate warranty. So for this guy to come open up his mouth, being the assistant service department manager, I don't know how in the world he doesn't know that. So that was strike number 2. Let me get into strike number 3. Let me go into the whole part where I recorded the conversation between me and customer service, open up my own care case. Listen to what she tells me.
Please wait while we get someone to help you. To participate in a brief 1-question survey after your call is complete, please remain on the line at the end of your call and you will be transferred to our automated.
So I bought this vehicle out of state, so I can't go back to my original dealer. So I was trying to go to like a local dealership to get it fixed and everything, but they were saying I had to open up like a care case first, you know, for them to get the parts for it. And there you have it. The dealership will normally take photos of the damage and submit a claim for you to them in order for them to go through the whole process. And I got to sit back here and wait and go back to the dealership yet again for a 3rd time for photos to get taken to see whether or not for a 4th time someone's gonna do it. Now here goes trip number 3 back to the dealership, or I like to refer to as strike number 4. I don't think they're gonna do anything for you. Man, you better get away from me with that nonsense. Ain't gonna fix a damn defect. So to put this in the context, this is 3/23. So a couple days after I opened up my own star case from being turned away from the dealership twice. So here I am, trip number 3, and yet again, I'm hearing from yet another person, I don't think they're gonna do anything for you. Ram, Stalele, Dodge, whoever. Is that how y'all training y'all people in the service department? If you can trick someone into buying their own parts, that way it can save you money and having to cover it on your own dime, is that what we're doing here? Or is there something deeper going on here? And before you guys say that maybe it's because of my Defective TRX videos that I've been posting right here and me leaking information about the 2022 TRXs, Ram has kind of put me on like a little blacklist with the dealers. Before you say that, if you listen to the clips, they never got my VIN number. Hell, they didn't even care to ask me for my name. The first thing that was on their mouths was, oh, no one's here, even though there's people there. Oh, pay for it out of your pocket. I don't even know your name. I don't even know your VIN number. Pay for it out of your pocket. Next guy, oh, I don't think they're gonna do anything for you. So I don't know how I got blacklisted when they didn't even have the information to even know if I am blacklisted or not. Heck, I must have been blacklisted the last 6-7 years based on the experiences I've had with these dealerships in my local area. My 2015 Challenger RT, my 2016 Challenger Hellcat, and the 3 Caravans I've had to shuffle through that my boss provides me for my job. Now, I'm not the type of person to use the R word, but I'm gonna adjust the color in this video right now just to kind of illustrate my point. Because where I live at in the South, I've always got crap treatment from these Dodge dealers. I mean, always. It's always something. I can flat out tell you a situation where I went to the other dealership with my daggone town and people didn't look like me, was able to walk right in front of me, even though I had an appointment, to drop my vehicle off, walk right in front of me, like I'm just a freaking invisible. And I had to damn cuss all of them out and then talk to the service manager and then to finally get my truck dropped off. I mean, there's only a couple explanations to understand why in the world I get treated a certain way. Especially someone who spent $90,000 literally a few weeks ago, because I don't understand why in the world the first words out of someone's mouth, literally two people's mouth, is, oh, I don't think they're gonna fix it. Do they not know there's such thing called as a basic limited warranty that covers factory defects for 3 years and 36,000 miles? It damn sure ain't been 3 years since the TRX been out, and no one's putting 36,000 miles on a truck within 2 weeks of ownership. Every single time I try to go to one of these Dodge dealers to try to buy a car, regardless of what it is, it never works out, or I get thrown ADMs, blah, blah, blah. Every single time I go buy a vehicle out of state, it's literally one and done. I go in, sign papers, get my car. So go in, sign my papers, get my car. I bought my Challenger RT in Boston, Massachusetts. I bought my Challenger Hellcat in Denver, Colorado. And I bought my Ram TRX in Ohio. Because like I said, every single time trying to deal with these local dealers, someone like me always go through some crap. And if you don't look like me, you're not going to understand based on where I live at in the South. Every time I buy the state, no problems. Just saying. But wait, it gets better. So 323, I go back to get photos taken, right? So how about on 329, I get a call saying, oh, we didn't take enough photos. Can you send us some more photos of your truck? I mean, you took photos of the damage. The dude went and took readings off my odometer. He has my VIN number. You got my case number. What the heck else do you need for me to do? Because here we go, 320, 329, 9 days, and my case still isn't in yet. So I sent him photos on 329, and then yet again on 4/8, I get another freaking email. Hey, can you resend me those photos? I mean, really? You wait a whole nother, 10 days to tell me yet again I need to send you photos that y'all did on the third trip I went back to get something as simple as my fricked up bumper fixed? I mean, come on, man. I went in 319, got blown off. I went in 320, oh, you gotta pay for your own parts. I ain't gotta open your own star case or a carrier case or whatever. Open up my own carrier case. Went back to the dealership to get photos taken. A week goes by. Oh, can you send us more photos? Another week goes by. Oh, can you send them to us again? 6 freaking times to get this one damn thing taken care of. And I still do not know if my TRX is gonna get fixed. Now, this video is gonna go live at 4:26. I'm recording it at 4:24. So literally from 319 to 4:24, I have no idea if my case is even in yet. That I had to open myself. Now, it's one thing to say that my case was already in 320 and I'm just waiting for RAM to, or whoever to approve it, and then my parts are on back order. But they won't even put my damn case in. A whole month has gone by and I probably gotta wait a few weeks to get RAM to approve to getting it fixed, and then wait another month to get this damn bumper in stock. So literally I went from March to probably until May or June to actually get a replacement bumper. From 319 to today, 424, that's like 5 weeks. There is no way anyone can tell me that they had to go through 5 weeks to put a case in for their vehicle. Any vehicle. I'm not talking about waiting 5 weeks for the part to come in. I'm talking about 5 weeks to put the request in to get the part. Someone please tell me down below if it took you 5 weeks to put a request in to actually get to the point of waiting for the part to come in. So Ram, bravo. You guys took my TRX off the line when there was nothing wrong with it, put it in your special little area for a week and a half. Trust me, I know the whole story behind my TRX because of my sources. Y'all went through, make sure there was nothing wrong with it. It gets released. You call my dealer, tell them that y'all double check my truck. They let me know, and then bam, here we go. I already got 3 freaking messed up marks on my truck before I took delivery of it. And I have it on video before I signed for the truck that damage was on my bumper. So if there's anything to take away from this, make sure you take someone with you to get your TRX looked over for anything cosmetic, right? Because this kind of crap, take someone with you, because it seems that if something cosmetic wrong with it, everyone else is going to blow you off unless it's your dealer that you bought your truck from, right? Maybe I should have, did that, paid attention to my truck, looked over it with a fine-tooth comb before I took it home. I mean, even if I would have said something to Johnny up there in Ohio where I got my truck from, I mean, what the heck was I going to do? Take the truck, drive home 7 hours, wait for the bumper to come in, drive back up there 7 hours for them to replace the bumper and the flares, and then drive back home 7 hours. So that would have been, what, 14 extra hours of road trip time that I would never have gotten back? Or is it supposed to be like your warranty says, Ram, that any dealership should be able to daggone fix it? Just saying. So I'm gonna do another update video because I'm gonna call a dealership to see what they say, and I'm gonna call customer service again since I know my Ram case number, since I had to open up my freaking self. I'm gonna call both of them this week, and I'm gonna see what's going on with my claim, because I would love to know if this dude wasted my time yet again from 4/8 to 4/24 if my claim's actually in with photos. I don't know what's going on because I don't even know whether or not my truck's gonna get fixed. I don't even know if Ram even knows to get my truck fixed. Some of y'all be screaming Mopar or no car, but in my situation, it's Mopar fixes no car. Just saying. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys do not have to end up with the same bull crap that I got to end up with. Make sure you check your TRX out. Just because I have not been posting any defective TRX videos does not mean they're still not coming damaged in one way, shape, or form. So make sure you get your TRX checked, and triple freaking checked before you take delivery of it, before you leave out that daggone dealership, because you never know if the dealership you got to deal with, especially you guys who buying out of state, you never know your local dealership gonna be a freaking piece of trash. Go ahead and get your case in, because apparently your 3-year, 36,000 mile warranty is a whole bunch of phooey, and you got to buy your own parts on a $90,000 vehicle that you just spent your hard-earned money on. So I wish you guys luck. I hope there's nothing wrong with your TRX, because you just seen the crap I had to deal with that I'm still going through, that I still don't know what my crap's going to get fixed. So hopefully you have better luck than me and better luck than some of the other guys, because some guys have trucks that came messed up and they can't drive it for like a month until they get parts. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Remember, everything you do helps this channel grow and help reach more people, because I damn sure don't want all this stupidness to happen to anyone else, because apparently it keeps happening to me no matter what I do with this truck. I don't know if I'm cursed or they just don't like me just for some obvious reason, right? And until the next video, I'm out. Mopar, no car. Mopar don't fix no cars.